Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, all. So, okay. I'm sure my screen is visible. My Excel screen is visible. Oh, yesterday we have started a one tool that is a what if analysis. Under the what if analysis, three tools are there. The one is a scenario manager, the second is a goal seek, and third is a data table. And we already learned the basics regarding the scenario manager and goal seek. So is there any query subject to like whatever we learned yesterday, like goal seek or scenario manager? Is there any query? Just feel free to ask any query regarding that. Okay, so I'm going to give you the some like brush up of that features. Yesterday we have seen the first feature, that is the goal seek scenario manager, and that given under the what if analysis. Then three tools are there. One is a scenario manager, second is a goal seek, and third is a data table. For example, if you remembered, we have created a one financial modeling. In that we already create a one scenario. Let me open that. This one. Okay. So we create the 5-year plan and we also calculated the NPV. Okay. Now the thing is, three tools are there. One is a scenario manager, second is a goal seek, and third one is a data table. But still, we only understood the two out of three, two features. The one is a scenario manager and second one is a goal seek. So let me give you the clarification on goal seek. What do you mean by goal seek? Goal means target and seek means to achieve that target value, what efforts we need. What efforts we need to put it down. Okay. Is it clear? Goal seek. Goal seek. To like goal, if we like separated the words, the goal means target and seek means to achieve that target, what efforts we should put. So that is a seek. Okay, effort. So same thing is here. Goal seek means what? Like this is the NPV. This is the NPV. And I want this NPV. I want to increase this NPV or I want to decrease this NPV. Right? NPV means net present value, whatever like the investment we need. So that is net present value. Now I want net present value should be the like 10 lakh rupees. Okay, 10 lakh rupees. So for 10 lakh rupees, we want to increase the production. We want to increase in the production. So in the data, there is a what if analysis. Click on the goal seek. Make sure the cells, whichever you select first, that must contain a formula. That is a definitely that should be the precedent of some cells. For example, you can check from here. I told you about the precedent, see precedent. These are the precedents of these cells. Okay, these are the precedent of this cell. Now we checked the precedent is there. So remove arrow. Now I want the NPV should be the 10 lakh rupees. So for 10 lakh rupees, what will be the production? So there is an option under the data, goal seek, and just set cell. This is that cell to value, that is 10 lakh rupees. And to what you want to change. Give me a minute. So now to achieve that NPV 10 lakh rupees, what input cell I want to change? For that the input cell is These are the input cell, whatever the precedents are there. These are the input cells. Like for example, suppose I change the production. Then definitely my NPV will be changed presently. So I can put here the watch window for my NPV formula. Here is a watch window. I want to add the watch window for that. Add watch NPV. Right? Now, the moment I change the production, definitely like 4,000, then automatically the NPV will be 8 lakh 05. But I don't know the exact NPV for 10 lakh rupees. What will be the production? So again, I'm going to use that. Which one option? That is goal seek. So under the data, there is an option of what if analysis. Just click here the goal seek, set cell to value. How much value you want? You want NPV should be the 10 lakh rupees. And by changing cell, in this case, the by changing cell is your production. Okay. The moment you press here, okay, then automatically your NPV is 10 lakh rupees and your production, it is giving you the 4963. Your production should be 4963 so that you will get the NPV. Is it clear? Is it clear? Anybody, please? Like if you feel like you're not getting properly or you have some query regarding the goal seek option, then just feel free to raise the query, please. Now, should I wait some time? Please check. Ma'am, how to get NPV? NPV, we already learned this example. NPV. See, there is a one formula, NPV, interest rate, because see, we definitely interest rate is given here, that is 7.5%. And on that interest rate, we want the net present value of this, because see, this is interest rate is same as the discounting factor. So this is our discounting factor. And in that case, the current NPV is, first you should check all the options, because see, we already seen these options. In the financial modeling, I covered this. Now, next is, I want to reduce this NPV by 5 lakh rupees. So same thing is their data. Then what if analysis goal seek. Now here 5 lakh rupees. And by changing cell, what you want to change? You want to change same the production. Now press OK. See, now the production should be 2481. One more example I am going to provide you. For example, suppose my taxable income, and this is the tax. Okay, we already seen how can we calculate the tax in case we have the taxable income, or if you will, then you can type here. Okay, for example, suppose this is my taxable income 12,54,000, and my tax will be is equal to if this greater than 10 lakh, comma this minus 10 multiplied by 30% plus 112. Okay, then comma if this greater than 5. We already learn all these things, huh? Minus 5 multiplied by 20% plus 12,500 comma if just a minute, I got a call from the okay. So see, so this is the like, and then in this case, the last scenario should be if this is greater than 2,50,000, then this minus 250 multiplied by 0.05 comma 0. Okay, this is the one of the example how to calculate the tax. Now you can use the goal seek in this that scenario also. Like suppose you want to reduce this tax, you want to reduce this tax, you want this tax should be in the 4 figures. So just take the help of the data analysis goal seek, that is the like very good tool available in Excel. Like you want to reduce it from by 9,500. You want to make the value 9,500 and you should change in the value tax, then press OK. See, for 9,500, you have to declare the 4,40,000 tax. Is it clear? Is it clear? See, goal seek is a very important tool available in Excel. Is it clear? Dipankar. Okay, Dipankar. Great. Okay. Should I move ahead? Okay. So the next is after that, there is an option of scenario manager. Yesterday we already learned, but again, I am going to give you the brush up. See, in the scenario manager, for example, again, we have this financial modeling for the 5 years. Okay, for the 5 years, we have the financial modeling. Now, this is the one of the scenario we should save for the 5 years plans. But another scenario we also want, because in this case, I am getting the NPV 5 lakh rupees. I want to save the 5 lakh rupees NPV scenario in the 10 lakh rupees NPV scenario, or whatever. Okay, so like I want to change, I want to use the scenario manager for that. So I need scenario manager. And when I click here the scenario manager, okay, I should delete the scenario manager which is created. By default, these figures like this, whatever the figures are there. And if you have like concentrated on the yesterday class, so I provided the name to the this cell. This is the production. This is the unit price. This is the cost. This is the cost interest rate. This is the increment in price, increment for cost, and then increment for production. Okay. Now I should use the scenario manager for that. I want to make a scenario on different parameters, then add the best scenario. In the best scenario, I want to change these cells Okay, I want to change these cells. Now press OK. In the best scenario, my production will be 10,000. Okay, I can produce the 10,000. In the unit price, definitely the volume goes high, the unit price will be reduced by 42 rupees. And the cost price 10. And the interest rate is same. Interest rate will not going to be changed. And then interest increment price. Price increment will be 3%. And the increment in cost will be the 0.15%. Okay. And then increment in production will be, I can produce the, I can take the increment of 10%. Okay. Then press OK. This is the one of the scenario. You want to add a one more scenario, that is moderate scenario. Moderate. Same cells, but in the moderate scenario, I can only produce the 5,000 rupees, 5,000 production, 5,000 unit of production. Okay. And unit price in the moderate case, unit price will be the 50. And the cost will be the 13.5. And interest rate will not change. Then product increment in product will be 20. This is the moderate. Okay, 10. Now press OK. And then I created two scenarios. One is default and two is more, like which I created. Okay. Now close. Now, if you wish to create the summary of that scenario, so just click here, NPV. Then inner data, check the scenario manager, and then summary of this cell. And you want to take the scenario summary. Press OK. Now see, in this case, the first NPV was 5 lakh rupees. But in the best case, the NPV will be 15 lakh 48,011. And in the moderate case, the NPV will be 9 lakh 27,839. Okay. And the next thing is inner data. And then scenario manager, you can check the best case you want to show. See, moderate case you want to show. See, is it? Is it? Okay. So this is the scenario manager. Now I repeated two tools out of 3 tools. I repeated 2 tools. One is scenario manager. Second one is the goal seeker. Now the third tool, that is again a very important tool, that is a data table. But before that, you should understand array. How the Excel will work in the array formulas. Array means collection. Array means collection. For example, we have these data and I want to multiply by 0.05. And normally we used to do this and then we used to drag it. That Control D is a shortcut key for the drag. Now the moment, like in case we have the large amount of data and I forget to change the formula from here, I change the formula from here. Then I drag it. Now the above cells is multiplied by 5, but here is a multiplied by 6. So this will make a it will create the it will make the errors in our data because data are not consistent. So in that case, you should use the array formulas. First, you should select the cells, select the array, then multiplied by 0.06. Okay, now you cannot when you press here, now you want to change the formula and enter, then automatically it will be changed from the first. This is the array formula. You can check, and in the array formula, curly brackets are there. Same techniques Excel use when you use the data table. Okay, for example, I am having the figures loan amount and rate and time. Now the loan amount is 10 lakh rupees. The rate is 7.5%. And the time is, it is 120 installments. Okay, and here I am having the different loan amounts. For example, 10 lakh also is there, 12 lakh. I want to check the like on the different amount, how much EMI, what will be the EMI is there. Then I should drag it. Okay. And then suppose 10 lakh rupees on, for example, I want to take it from 120 day, 120 installment. In 120 installment means 10 years. Now, if it is 144, 132. Okay. Then 144. Then now I want to check all the options. All the options, like in a permutation combination, the like if the amount is 10 lakh rupees and the time is 120, then what will be the EMI? If the 10 amount is 12 lakh and time is 120, then what will be the EMI? So in that case, you need to convert this data into the data table. First of all, you have to apply here the formula, that is PMT. And for PMT, the first is a rate. This is rate. You should divide by 12, comma. Then loan amount, comma, time. This is your time, comma, 0. And then this is the first. Take here the for n year should be the time. Now this is first EMI. Now select it. Now please make sure, like in this formula, this is the formula which dependent on these three. For example, I should use the trace precedent. I can check the trace precedent. So this is the input cell for loan amount. So loan amount is mentioned here. So this is the column input cell. For column input cell, this cell is there. And for row input cell, this is the cell, because this is the one of the cell for the time. So I can use the data table. Now go to the data, then what if analysis data table. Now it is asking me the row input cell. Row input cell is your time. Okay, in the column input cell is your loan amount. Now press OK. See, you are getting all, sorry, extremely sorry. I interchanged that options. For row, this is, and for column, the press OK. Now the moment you press OK, now you are getting 10 lakh rupees, 120 installment, then 11,870 payment will be there. 12 lakh rupees, 120 installment, then 14,244 payment will be there, and so on. So this is the one of the again important tool available in Excel. This is data table. Is it clear? Is it clear? How you can decide the input cell? See, when you click over here, then it is asking for the input cell. Input cell. Now row input cell. On row you mention here the amount. So row input cell will be your amount. In column input cell, on column you mention here the time. So column input cell will be this. These are the input cells. And rate is not there. So rate input cell you should not mention it. Is it clear? Any doubt regarding that data table? This is a very important feature. Should I move ahead? Is it clear, please? Is it clear, Dipankar? Okay, very good. Thank you so much. So next is, so we completed these tools, that is what if analysis. Under the what if analysis, we completed the three tools, that is scenario manager, goal seek, and data table. Now we are going to learn about the outline. Now outline is what? Okay, outline is what? In an outline, there is an option of grouping. If you can check, then there is an option of grouping also. Here is a group and ungroup. Okay, group and ungroup. Group, you can group the data. Let me clear the filter button. Then here is an option of group and ungroup. So it is asking me to group the rows or column. To group the rows or column, I want rows. Then the moment I press OK, so it is grouping the completely the rows. See, when you it is showing me the one or two. Okay, so instead of that, suppose I don't want it. Now again I am going to select it and I want to group the data by shape mode. So it should be the column data outline. If I used auto line, then it cannot because lots of data are there. So instead of that, there is a one very important option, that is subtotal. Now, what it does, for example, we have the lots of data, that is around the 50,000 rows we have, 51,000. Now we want, it should provide me the total. It should show me the total according to the shape mode. So in the subtotal, now first you have to sort the data according to the shape mode. If you want, it should gives me the total according to the shape mode. So you have to sort the data according to the shape mode. So from here you can sort. Again, under the data, there is an option giving sorting, and then here you should select the shape mode. Now the data are sorted according to the ship mode. Now you can use the subtotal. Subtotal. Outline, subtotal. Now it is asking me it at each change in. I want subtotal according to the ship mode. And use sum function. For what you want to use the sum function? For profit. For profit and for shipping cost, for discount, quantity and sell. Press OK. See, now this done automatically the subtotal option done the grouping on your data. So it is divided into three part, 1, 2, 3. The moment you click here the 1, it is giving you the grand total. Okay. In the moment you giving you here the 2, then it is showing me. Okay, why it is not showing the sum? See, it is showing the sum. Because we have the lots of data now. Okay, so it is showing according to the sum. Ship, according to the ship mode, it is showing you the sum. So when you have the large amount of data, then you can use this option. Okay, you can use this option. Okay, in the moment you click here 3, then you will get all the data, complete data. 2, then here you can expand one by one also. You can expand one by one also. Is it? See, this is the grand total. You can check here. This is the grand total. Then 2, then it is giving you the subtotal according to the ship mode. And 3, it is giving you the data. Okay. So to remove the subtotal, again go to the outline and there is an option of remove subtotal. Remove. Right. So this way we completed also the data. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Now next I'm going to give you the one, again the important option of the Excel which is available as a add-ins. So for that I should open one file. Right. See, if you all want this file, then you can download from the net. It is available on the net. That is the coffee shop solver file. Go to the net. Then here is a solver. Example file. I think so. It is removed from the net. It is not available on the net. So please check. Okay. This is the one of the file. This is one of the file in which a coffee shop owner wants, give me the best figures so that they can achieve the maximum profit. I'm sure you are getting, like he wants to provide the figures so that he can get the he can generate the maximum profit. Now the figures what he provided us, price per regular coffee is $1.25. Cup I need to sell, he doesn't know. And then the subtotal is equal to D4 multiplied by D5. Price per premium let, that is $2. Cup I needs to sell, he doesn't know. Then subtotal is D8 multiplied by D9. Then mocha, premium mocha, the price is 2.25. Cup I need to sell, he doesn't know. But the subtotal will be this. The total revenue will be this plus this plus this. This is the total revenue. Then the regular cup, what he needs to sell is equal to this. The premium cup, what it needs to sell, this is this plus this, because both are the premium cups. In the total cups, the total of these cups total will be the total cups. And now the restrictions are there, because see, maximum profit, there is no limitation for the maximum. There is no limitation for the maximum, but he provided me the constraint. He cannot sell the maximum cup 500, and maximum premium should be the 350. Premium cups are what? Combo of premium let and premium mocha is a 350. That means premium cups that should be equal to or lesser than 350. It cannot be greater than 350. And total cups cannot be greater than 500. In the maximum mocha, like individually, if I check this cannot be greater than 125. So I can use one of the tool which is very important tool in the Excel, that is solver. If you are not getting the solver, then under the file, options, then add-ins. Under the file, options, then add-ins, and go. Here is the solver option, solver add-ins. Here is the option, solver add-ins. Now I created I have taken the solver add-ins and I am getting the solver here. Everybody is getting solver. Everybody is getting solver, please. Answer the question. Solver.excel is, I should search again so that I can provide you the link. Actually, I'm not sure it is on net or not. Like solver.xls. Previously, it was available on the net, but right now it is not available. I should check. Should I send to the chat box? Through the chat box, please find. To the chat box, I am sending here. Okay, please check whether you are getting or not. Please answer me fast. See, time. Okay. See, to solver, presently you are not getting the solver here. So file, go to the file, options, then add-ins. Getting? Then click on go. Click on go. Here is the option solver.add-in. Solver add-in. Are you getting? Okay, I should try in the live question answer because there is no option to attach the file here. Got it, na? Okay. Anybody got the chat option? Anybody have the chat option? In the chat, I already attached the file. I think so. There is a one option in the meeting. Okay, go to the OneDrive option. There you will find one file that is solver.xls. Make sure you are finding. I'm sure OneDrive option is there, na? Deepankar, Neha. In a meeting, OneDrive option is there. In a meeting, OneDrive option is there or not? Come on fast, please. We don't have much more time to wait now. Dipankar, OneDrive option is there or not? Try different way also. Are you finding the OneDrive option where you find the recordings now regularly? Okay, no issue. Just check the just write down the steps. Then by tomorrow I'll send you this file. Okay, by maybe by today evening I'll send you. So please again listen carefully. So this is the one of the file in which I want to use the solver. Here price per regular coffee is 1.25. Then cup I need to sell, I don't want, but I want to maximize the profit. Okay, I want to maximize our revenue. So, but to maximize our revenue, because there is no limit for the maximum, so we should have some restrictions, constraints. So constraints are maximum cup should be 500, maximum premium should be 350, and maximum mocha can be 125. We cannot use the greater than this. Now, I want to maximize this revenue. So for that, use the solver. There is an option of solver. Okay. Now set objective. This is my objective cell. By changing cell to which cell I want to change this, comma, this, comma, this. These are the three cells which I need to change. But I cannot directly use the solve because the maximum limit is not specified. So here I should add some constraint. The constraint is the total cup should be less than equal to maximum cup. The second constraint is the premium cup should be less than equal to this maximum premium. And the third constraint is mocha cup, that is this one. Mocha cup should be less than equal to 125. The moment I press OK and solve, then it is giving me the maximum profit what I can generate. See, I can generate 918 by using the constraint. And I can check the answer report also. How it applied the, see, how it applied the. Is it? Is it clear? Try to understand the example, and then while listening the recording, then definitely you should do, because see, I'll send you the file by tomorrow, by today evening. I'll send you this file. Should I move for the next? I'll give you the again clarification when you will get the file. Should I move for the next? Okay, no issue. Please wait, because by today evening you will get the file. Then I'll give you the again clarification. Okay. Now, after completing the data, there is an option of review. Under the review, checker is there, thesaurus is there. We already checked this option in the Word. Then protect the sheet and protect the workbook. I already told you about the protection, but see, again, Word we learned the protection, but in the Excel we are going to learn. For example, this is the global superstore file. Now, here is orders are there. Orders are there. Okay. And I want to enter only the, I want to enter the sheet the shift date and quantities, or I want to enter the, I don't want to change these cells which are already entered. The data is already entered. I want to enter the new, only the new in the, yeah, here you can enter the new order, but in the previous order you cannot change anything else. So what should you do? In the data, in the review, there is an option of protect sheet. While protecting the sheet and press here the password, then it will completely the protect. It protect the complete sheet. Here also it will protect. Okay, neither in the within a cell nor in a blank cell I can edit. And I cannot edit anywhere. So for that, first you should open the, you should unprotect it. And which you want to protect, only which you want to protect. Okay, please let clear the please get it clearly. To protect, only you want to protect these cells because these are the already filled data. I don't want to change these data. So for that, go to the home and there is an option of editing. In editing, on, okay, no issue, not editing, you should press Control 1. In a Control 1, there is an option of protection and just logged it. Just logged it, whichever the by default is option is there. But rest I want unlock. Rest cells I want unlock. So just select complete cells, then Control 1, and in a protection just unlock it. What I have done, is it clear? What I have completed, is it clear? I use the logged only for those cells which are filled, and for rest cells I unlocked the cells. And now I'm going to use the protect sheet. Okay. Now here you can edit, but here you can. Is it clear? So this is the right way to protect some cells for editing and to unprotect some cells from editing. Is it clear? Lock and unlock. Lock and unlock. Okay, I'm going to give you the in a very small data. The see, then here it is. Now I want to open all the cells. Only I want to lock these cells. So what should I do? I should select these cells. Okay, and I can check in the Control 1 that is locked. But now how I can select the rest cells? So first you should select complete cells. Use unlock. Okay, unlock it. And then select these cells and use locked it. Then you should use the, under the review, you should use the protect sheet. Now see, you cannot edit in here, but you can edit in the blank cell. And while editing, you should use the validation also, because I told you yesterday about the validation. So this is the protection in Excel. Protection in Excel. Is it clear? Please answer me fast. Huh? I'm waiting. Please. Should I move for the next? Protection is clear. See, Dipankar, after locking, use the protect sheet na. Like you should provide the one password na. I'm sure you logged the cell, but you not used the. You haven't used the protect sheet option because two steps are there. First, you should use the lock cell and then protect sheet. Two steps are there. Dipankar, please give me like the answer me. You should answer me. Is it working or not? Is it working now? Okay, very good, very good. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. So now the next is, so this is clear. And instead of sheet, you can protect the workbook, complete workbook. Okay. Now under the view. In a view, there are option of normal, page break view, page layout in custom view. You know, when you have the large amount of data, then in a printing, the problem is there. Definitely all data will not come in the print. Okay, in the A4 size, on the A4 size, all the data will not be get printed because see, we have the large amount of data. So how it is like possible to get printed in a proper manner so I can understand the data. So now the problem is just check print preview first. Okay, file, go to the print and then print preview. First you should check file, print preview. Only the data are row ID, order date, ship mode, and customer ID. And what about next? See, here is a one of 5,700 page. So I should select only the data because see, so many workings are there. In home and format, autofit, column width. Okay. Now, when I used here, Control P, then you can now check. See, now again the page is 1 of 6,552. So many pages are there. So many pages are there. So now I want to reduce it first of all. Next, I want to make it usable so that the maximum data will get printed in a one page. Because see, the right margin is there, left margin is there, above margin is there, and lower margin is there. So first of all, when you use this option, view, then normal. This is the normal view. Now you can check the page break view. This data will get printed in the first page till customer ID. Okay, till customer ID. So I should double click in the ship date and the order date. So this data will get printed in the page 1. This data will get it into page 1093. While this data should be the next page of this data, no? And we should reduce the size because here the margins are there. So you should reduce the column width. You should reduce the column width also. Okay, then again, you should reduce the column. Now, the next is, if you want, this is a first page, this should be the second page. So you can change here, press Control 1 and here under the just a minute, I need to check it out. Page 1, then page 2, na? File, then use the print option. Here you will get page setup option. Okay, here you are getting page setup option. Under the sheet, there is an option of over then down. Under the sheet, there is an option of over then down. Now, please check. Now, this is page 1, page 2. Previously, it was 10 something, but now it is page 1, page 2. Over then down and down then over. Is it clear? It is given under the page setup window. It is given under the page setup window. Here is a page setup window. In a page layout, there is an option of page setup window. There is an option of page setup window. Sheet. See, over then down or down then over. See, here, now it is 1093. But the moment I change here, down, over then down and down then over. Over then down. Then see. Is it? Now the next. Next is a very important option. That is what you want to, like, you want to use the margins of areas like right margin, and you want to reduce the margin of left margin and right margin, page margins. So from here, you can check the page layout. In a page layout, these are your margins. These are your margins. So go to the file, then again print, again print, again print. Here is an option of show margins. Show margins. Now you can reduce it. You want to reduce the left margin, you want to reduce the right margin. See, now one customer name is there. One column you are getting customer name. One column you are getting customer name. Now your page is reduced to 5460. Previously it was 7000 something. Now again there is an option under the view, that is zoom percentage. Zoom percentage. Okay, that is zoom percentage. So go to the page layout. You don't want scale should be 100%. You want it should be reduced by 90%. 90%. Now you can check Control P. Then now you can check how many pages are there. 4935. Now one segment column is again there. Now you can reduce the margin of the customer name column also. Now postal ID is also there. Postal ID is also there. Okay, this is the thing how you can use the, because see, in the printouts you will definitely get some problems when you have some So like definitely like will face some problems while printing the large amount of data. So while printing, these are the very important option. Now you can reduce if you feel like, see, this is the print preview. If you feel you can reduce the fonts also, right? Because it will not change the font size. It will reduce the, it will like take the zoom in and zoom out. It will use the zoom in and zoom out. Now again, you can use the scale should be the 85%. Then 85%, then again your pages will be reduced. See, now your pages is 3732. 3732. Is it clear? Again, you can reduce the bottom. See, now it is 3600. And now it is 3480. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is the like scale and the like zoom in, zoom out, margins, how to reduce the margins? Is it clear? Clear now? Should I move for the next? Should I move for the next? Okay. Now the next is again the issue is there. Because see, in the first page, the headings are there. First page, the headings are there. But see, when it goes down, then headings are not there. Na? When it goes down, then headings are not there. So definitely the problem will be there. See, this is the first page. This is the first page. And suppose on this page, headings are not there. So I want every page should contain the heading. Every page should contain the heading. So there is an option under the page layout. There is an option of print titles. And then row to repeat at top. Which row you want to repeat? First row, definitely heading row. First row. Okay. And then, okay, print preview. Now you can check the print preview. This is the first page. Now suppose you want to move on the 1200 page. See, headings are there. This is the heading. Then suppose on the 1300. See, headings are there. And you can check in the here also. See, on each and every page, headings are there. On each and every page, headings are there. But again, the problem is if you are taking the page printout of this page. So I don't want it with which customer ID, this city belongs for which customer ID, this state belongs for which customer ID, or which customer belongs from USCA market or product ID or technology. So that means I want to row the customer ID. I want to repeat the customer ID column also. In every page, I want to repeat the customer ID column because see, row ID, sorry, here is a row ID. So row ID is it should be there. So how you can repeat? How you can repeat, or you can repeat the customer ID also, no issue. So page layout, print titles, column to repeat. If you wish, you can repeat the customer ID column also. Now see print preview. In each and every page, customer ID will be there. See, here is a customer ID. Here is a customer ID. Or you can check here also. See, every page contains the customer ID. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay, I should reduce the margin from here also. Now I am sure the page will be reduced. It is 3540. shipping cost and order priority. So it should be the fourth page should be, so I can adjust with the inner view. There is an option of page break view. I can reduce from here also. So these two columns should not be on a single page. So just drag the blue line. With the help of blue line, you can adjust the scale also. See, now the scale is 73%. Okay. Now you can check. Now your pages are reduced. It is 2265. Now it is 2265. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? Clear now? Should I move for the next? Should I move for the next? Okay. So in a view, all the options we completed. Now, if you remembered, in the Word also, I also already taught you about the new window. What is a new window? What is a new window? Is it the new blank Excel, or new window is what? New window is what? See, we have this two, this and people. Okay, we have two sheets, but simultaneously when we want to check the two sheets, then when we want to see both the sheets simultaneously, then how it is possible? It is not possible. So go to the view option. There is an option of new window, and in a new window, here is an option view simultaneously. This one, view side by side. Okay, which one? This one. And then you should open here the user. Here you should open the people or user, whatever. So you can check the simultaneously. You can check the simultaneously both the sheet. You can check the simultaneously. Even you can check multiple sheets like 2, 3, 4, 5 by taking the new window again and again and again. Okay. New window is just not like a new window is just like a copy of your open window. That's it. That's it. When you make the changes in that copy, then it will take reflect in the original also. Okay. Is it? Okay. Next, I'm moving ahead. So the next is again we completed the view also. If anybody have no, still the freeze pen is remaining. See, whenever you have the multiple datas, na, large amount of data. So there are the ways to work in that data. The first is I told you just convert your data into the table. Because see, presently, what is the problem in your data? When you scroll down, then you cannot check the headings. So just convert your data into the table first. Okay, this is the protect sheet. So I should use, first I should unprotect it. Okay, now protection is then Control T, enter. Now see, when you scroll down, then your headings are here. When you scroll down, your headings are here. But see, this while converting your data into the table, the first row is like treated as a heading. But you want till this, the data should be freezed. Okay, till 12th line, the data should be freeze. So first of all, I'm going to convert it. I'm going to exit from the data table. So convert to range. Now you can use the freeze pen. Where it is given under the view. Then you want while scrolling, so it should not scroll till 10th row. So just select the 11th row and from here use the freeze pen. Freeze pen. Now see, Your data will not be scroll till 10th row. It is freeze. It is freeze. Till 10th row, it is freeze. It depends on you, like how many rows you want to freeze. Okay, it's not like that. You can freeze the first row also. You can freeze the second row. You can freeze the third row also. Now, again, you want to freeze the columns also. Because see, when you scroll is the row ID is not there. So you can use the freeze column also. So before that, I'm going to unfreeze it. And then I should select the middle one cell. And then I should freeze it. Freeze pen. See. Now, see. Customer ID is there. Customer ID is freeze now. Still not. Freeze, then freeze pen. Yes. Instead of that, I can use the freeze column. Freeze first column. Okay. Now, next is freeze top row. Same option. So from here, first you should freeze, unfreeze the pen, and then freeze top. So top row is what? The above row is known as a top row. Okay. Is it clear? Freeze pen. This is again a very good option because see, we are having the large amount of data. Definitely, we will have the large amount of data while working in the offices. Okay. Now, the next option, we are going to start the macros. Anybody knows what is a macro? If you remembered, I told you, I already taught you this option in the word macro. Macro. Anybody remember? Please recall. In the word, we already learned the macro. Anybody remember the macro? Anybody remember the macro, please? No? In a word, we already learned the macro. No? Okay, fine. So macro is a what? This is the functionality. Yes, recording. Very good. Thank you so much. It's a recording. See, it's just like a recording. It's just like a recording. For example, suppose I want to listen. You want to listen my lecture in your free time. Presently, you are not free. So what do you have to do? You have to record my lecture. And whenever you are free and whenever you are having the time, then you should play that recording. So this just like that in the Excel or Word or PowerPoint itself. Okay, so it is what? Recording and replaying the actions performed through the keyboard. Recording and replaying the actions performed through the keyboard because it will not record my my voice now. It will record only the actions performed through the keyboard. Now suppose here I want to record, like I want to record my name and my address and everything. So first in the view, you can start the macro from the view, or you can start the macro from the developer tab. There is an option of Visual Basics macro, or you can start the macro from here. So I'm going to use the simple option macro, record macro. The macro recording, and it is asking for the name, and I told you about the 3 golden rules while assigning the name. You cannot assign the name which contain the spaces. You cannot assign the name which starts from number. You cannot assign the name which contains the spaces. Okay, so I'm going to start NME1. This is my macro name. In the macro, shortcut key should contain a one letter. So I'm pressing here the Shift J. Do not use the shortcut keys which are already in use because it will overwrite your shortcut keys. Like you are using Control C. Control C is already for the copy. So please don't use these kind of keys. And three options are there. You can store the macro because see, while recording the macro, in a Word already we have seen the coding will be there, and in the Excel, definitely coding will be there and coding will be available. It is known as a VBA, that is Visual Basic Application. And when you save your workbook, then you should save it .xlsm, that is macro enable workbook. Otherwise, macro will not be work because your coding should be associated with your workbook while saving. When you press Ctrl S, it only saves your Excel work. It will not save your coding. So when you want to save with the macro, then you should save it with macro enable workbook. Now I'm saving it in this workbook. I don't want in the new workbook or personal macro workbook. I'm pressing OK. Now, okay. Now I started writing. And then stop recording. Then stop recording. Now I should press Control Shift J. Okay, see, Control Shift J. Then Control Shift J. If like you should concentrate, when I press Control Shift J, then it types the data, whatever I typed there, whatever I record, but it shifted my cursor above here. It shifted my cursor here. Why so? Because in a recording option, there is an option of use relative reference. Use relative reference. You should enable this. You should enable this and then record it. And then record it. Now, after enabling, I'm going to record it. Okay, I enable this and then I'm going to record it. Now, this time I'm going to record a one formula. Okay, so view, I enable the use relative reference, then record macro, IT. Simple IT. Okay, and Control Shift T is equal to if this greater than 10 lakh, then this minus 10 multiplied by 30% plus comma if this greater than 5, then this minus 5 multiplied by 20 plus 12,500. If this greater than 2,50,000, then this minus 250 multiplied by 5%, comma 0, bracket, 3 bracket, and enter. Now J5 cell is there, and in the J4 I put it the formula. I should stop recording. I should stop recording. In the next sheet, I typed here the amount, and here only I want to put it that formula. I want to put that formula. I want to apply that formula for the IT calculator. Then I should press Ctrl Shift T. Then the cursor is according to the relative reference. This is the relative reference. If you remembered in the very beginning, when I started giving the training for the Excel, then I told you about the relative reference. Now it is taking the relative reference. It is not shifted again and again there. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, if you wish to check that coding, then under the view, you can check view macro, then edit. See, it writes the coding. It writes the code. It writes the code. Now you want to save this code also. Presently, your workbook is saved as .xlsx, but you want to save this code also. So you should save it as a macro enable workbook. When you saved it, then it is giving you the message. So you should save the macro enable workbook. From here, you should save the macro enable workbook. .xlsm. The extension is .xlsm. Is it? Is it clear? Now the macro will be run next time also. When you open this workbook next time, then macro will be run. Otherwise, macro will not be run if you saved it as a .xlsx normal. If you want to save your code with your book, then save it as a .xlsm. That is macro enable workbook. Okay. So that's why it is asking, because I'm using the latest version. So it is asking me to save the script or what. This is known as a script also. Okay. Is it clear? Anybody have some doubt? Is it clear? Okay. Right. So next is if you wish to create the button, as I told you in the word also, then you should have the developer tab. In a developer tab, there is an option of insert. And if you are not having the developer tab, then go to the file, then option, and from here, customize ribbon. Just tick on the developer tab. Tick on the developer tab. Okay. Then you are having the developer tab. Under the developer tab, you should have the button. You should take the button, command button. And on that button, you can assign that macro. Right click, assign macro. Which macro? IT. Okay. Now suppose here is amount. And here you want to calculate the text. See? Okay. Suppose here you are having the amount. And here you want to calculate the text. See? Because it is lesser than 2,50,000. Is it? So these are the buttons you can also take. You can also draw on your sheets. You can also draw on your sheets. Is it? Developer tab. Through the developer tab, you can draw the buttons. Okay. Same thing. In the Word, we learn you can add one quick access toolbar also. You can add the button on the quick access toolbar. So go to this down arrow key, then more commands, then from here macros. And here is a macro IT, then add, and OK. Now see, I'm not having this formula. And now I want to add the formula here because I have the recording in this. Okay, see. And also, if you open this workbook, then you can use this button in the another book also. For example, in the new workbook. In the new workbook. In here, you can use this formula. Is it? This is a very good option, you know, like if like I either, or you can draw the both things, like you can draw the buttons in your sheets also, you can add the button in the quick access toolbar also. Is it clear? Anybody have some doubt regarding the macro? Now? Should I move for the next? Should I? Okay. Now the next is, you can write your own coding, you know. You can write your own coding. For example, every time the problem is in this, like, okay, I'm opening the global. If I want, like the format, I want to get formatted order ID. Instead of uppercase, I want to get in the lowercase. So I need to use the lower formula. I need to use the lower formula. But why don't I create a one macro for that? So you can write your own coding. You can write your own code. You can create your own macro by writing the coding. How? Go to the developer tab, and then here is a Visual Basic. Here is a Visual Basic. Here by default the coding which Excel writes automatically. Now I'm going to write my own code. Sub all upper. Enter. Sub means what? Sub means sub procedure. Okay, whenever you want to write the code for macro, then it always prefix with sub, sub sub. Then you should write, like, run a one loop. Now what is a loop? What is the concept between the loop? Loop means what? You want to change all uppercase, the cells within the selection. Whatever the cells within a selection, you want to change, all should be in the upper formulas, uppercase. So there is a one loop, that is a for. For each cell in selection. And there is an option of next. Next. Okay. For each cell in selection means what? Like if you select the cells, then each cells within a selection, the cell dot value, the cell's value should be converted into uppercase. Okay. This is a very simple macro, you know. Now, see, I'm going to apply, I'm going to use one button. I should draw one button here. Here I should draw one button, developer, then insert button. And I should assign the all upper. Okay, now the moment I select, okay, it is all upper now. It should be all lower. So I should go to the, again, that VB coding. There should be L case, L, not U, L case. Then just select it. Select and then see. Automatically it get converted into lowercase. See. Automatically it get converted into lowercase. Is it? So this is a very simple coding, you know. This coding is a very simple coding. Just like concentrate on this coding. Just read it carefully. All upper is what? That is a macro name, not other, right? It is a macro name. Sub is what? Whenever you want to write the macro should be prefixed with sub. And this is what I want to run a macro. वो साइकिल होती है कि नहीं, साइकिल में साइकिल चलती है, तो वैसे ही हम क्या चाहते हैं, फॉर ईच सेल आई वांट टू रन this coding, what is the coding, cell dot value is equal to lk cell dot value. So we should write a one loop for each cell in selection, and next should be there. And what is end sub? End sub is, see, whenever you want to write the macro, it automatically end with end sub. Is it? Is it? Should I move for the next? Is it clear? I'm waiting for your answer, please. I'm waiting for your answers, please. Okay. So thank you so much for the reply. Now you can write down one more coding also. Just copied it and paste it. Okay. And afterward, all lower, all upper, it should be U, and it should be, the name should be L, all lower. Now I can create two buttons, one for upper, second for lower. See, this is for upper. Okay. Now assign that macro, this one. Then again, just write here, edit text. This button is used for the uppercase, and again, second button should be there, developer, insert, and then lower. Lower case. Okay. Now see, when you select it, this will make all upper, this will make lower. This will make upper, this will make lower. Is it? And only I copied and paste. That's it. And I used the, when I want lower, then I use the lower, and when I want upper, then I use the upper. See, the coding is a very simple. See, all lower. Then for each cell in selection, cell dot value is equal to LK cell dot value, and for all upper. By mistake, I like insert a one more L. So if I change, then again I need to change the buttons assign. Okay. For each cell in selection, cell dot value, UK cell dot value. Is it clear? Just take the screenshot. So today we completed the Excel. If any issue or like any problem you are finding while working, then please raise the query, because still we have 3 days more. So if you are if you are facing some problem, then raise the query. Okay. Okay. So the next is, today we are going to start one more important tool. Only the theoretical part we will learn, and tomorrow we will learn the practicals. Okay. I'll send you this file also. That is solver file. Allow me 5 minutes. Okay. So see, there is a one software which is known as DBMS tool. Anybody heard about this? What is DBMS? What is DBMS? Anybody knows about the DBMS? I need to search. I'm having the DBMS. Anybody heard about the DBMS tool? Yes, database management. Actually, like for example, you are working on the net, okay? Like for example, www.gmail.com. Okay. So www.gmail.com is a what? It is a website. When you save the data, like when you create the email ID using the gmail.com, then it definitely saves somewhere else now. So it will save in the database. It will save your data in the database. So for that, we have to use the one DBMS tool that is known as database management system tool. The market, in a market, so many database management system tools are there. MS Access, SQL Server, Oracle, DB2, MariaDB, Cosmos DB. These are the database management system tools. And one of the important tool what we are going to learn, that is the MS Access. It is provided by the Microsoft. Unless until in a, like for example, in our operating system also, in our computer system also, there is a one DBMS tool. So that's why our files are saved and our files are extracted. Unless until no DBMS tools is there, we cannot save something. So for that, see, I'm sure everybody is known about the RAM and ROM. RAM is what? Random access memory. In a RAM, we cannot save something, but ROM is a RAM and ROM is about hardware. And for that, we need a software. Now, without software, we cannot work, and without hardware, we cannot. So in the hardware, we need to install the software. So there should be a one hardware in which we should save the data. But in that hardware, we should have some software tool, that is DBMS tool, database management system. Is it clear? Anybody wants to add something? Okay. From tomorrow, we will start the MS Access software. Okay. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Bye and take care, and do the practice again and again for Excel. Excel is a very important tool. So please do the practice. From tomorrow, we are going to start MS Access. Thank you. Thank you so much.